Example number 4, so we have solve dx over dt is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 2. So, anong gagawin natin? We just simply multiply both sides of the equation by dt over x squared minus 2x plus 2. So, we have dx over x squared minus 2x plus 2 is equal to dt. So, dahil na-separate na natin yung mga variables, pwede na tayong mag-integrate. So, paano kaya natin i-integrate yung dx over x squared minus 2x plus 2? So, pwede kaya dyan yung power formula? So, hindi. Pwede kaya dyan yung natural logarithm? Hindi din. So, try natin yung inverse trigonometric functions. So, kapag inverse trigonometric functions, kailangan, anong kailangan? So, kailangan, yan. So, kagamit tayo ng completing the square. So, para maging perfect square yung x squared minus 2x, anong i-add natin? We just add 1. Dahil nag-add tayo ng 1, magma-minus 1 tayo doon sa ating equation. Yan. So, meron tayong integral ng dx over, so, ang x squared minus 2x plus 1, pag i-factor natin, we have x minus 1 squared plus 1 is equal to the integral ng dt. So, kung mapapansin nyo ito, kamukha siya nung inverse trigonometric functions, where u is simply x minus 1 and du is equal to dx at yung a natin ay equal sa 1. So, meron ba tayong problema dyan sa ating integrals? So, wala naman. Wala tayong kailangang idagdag. So, may integrate na natin siya. So, we have 1 over 1 arctan of x minus 1 over 1 is equal to integral ng dt ay t plus c. So, simplify, we have arctan of x minus 1 is equal to t plus c. So, ito, nakuha nating equation ay yung ating general solution sa ating given na differential equation. Example number 5, so solve for x dy minus y dx is equal to x squared dy. So, pagsamahin muna natin yung mga dy. So, ita-transpose natin yung x squared dy sa left side of the equation at yung y dx, i-transpose natin sa right side of the equation. So, we have x dy minus x squared dy is equal to y dx. So, yan, i-factor out natin yung dy. So, we have quantity x minus x squared dy is equal to y dx. So, i-separate na natin yung mga variables. So, ano bang problema dun sa x minus x squared dy? So, ang problema, yung quantity x minus x squared. So, we just simply divide the whole equation by x minus x squared. So, dun sa y dx, ano ba yung problema? So, ang problema, yung y. So, ibig sabihin, we just simply divide the whole equation by y. So, simplify, we have dy over y is equal to dx over x minus x squared. So, dahil na-separate na natin yung mga variables, we just simply integrate. So, ang integral ng dy over y ay ln y is equal to, yan, so, yung x minus x squared, so, pinactor na natin. So, we have x times 1 minus x. So, itong integral ng dx over x times 1 minus x, naalala nyo ba kung paano integrate to? So, meron tayong partial fractions. So, dahil meron tayong partial fractions, pwede natin itong isulat into the integral ng a dx over x plus integral ng b dx over 1 minus x. Kaya lang, problema natin, kailangan natin makuha yung value ng a at saka ng b. So, isolve natin yung value ng a and b. So, alam natin na yung 1 over x times 1 minus x dapat equal siya sa a over x plus b over 1 minus x. So, i-multiply lang natin yung equations natin ng x times 1 minus x. So, we have 1 is equal to a times the quantity 1 minus x plus bx. So, paano natin i-solve yung value ng a and b? So, pwede tayong mag-assume ng value ng x. So, let's say, if x is equal to 0, substitute lang natin yung 0 dun sa above equation natin. So, we have 1 is equal to a times the quantity 1 minus 0 plus b times 0. So, a natin is equal to 1. So, kapag naman yung x natin is equal to 1, yan. So, i-substitute lang natin yung x is equal to 1 dun sa ating equation. So, we have 1 is equal to a times 1 minus 1 plus b times 1. So, ang b natin is equal to 1. So, yun yung isang way para makuha yung value ng a and b by assuming the value of x. So, pwede din naman by coefficient methods. Kayo nang bahala kung paano gagawin yun kasi alam ko namang alam nyo na yun kasi na-discuss na yun sa integral calculus. So, alam na natin yung value ng a and b. So, we just substitute this dun sa ating equation kanina. So, we have ln y is equal to integral ng dx over x plus integral ng dx over 1 minus x. So, ln y is equal to integral ng dx over x ay ln x plus, ayan, bakit naging minus? Kasi nga, yung denominator natin na 1 minus x, ang differential nun ay negative dx. So, kailangan natin ng negative 1 dun sa loob ng ating integral. Kaya, magmumultiply tayo dun sa integral natin ng negative 1. Kaya, nagkaroon tayo ng negative ln ng 1 minus x. So, plus ln c. So, hindi lang laging C yung pwede nating i-add. Pwede din tayong ln c. Bakit? Kasi nga, lahat nung sagot doon sa integral ay puro ln. So, naglagay na lang ako ng plus ln c para kapag sinimplify ko yung equations, mas madali. So, simplify na natin yung equations. So, we have ln y is equal to ln of xc over 1 minus x. So, paano ito nangyari? So, properties ng logarithm. So, we have, maglalagay lang tayo ng base e, both sides of the equation. So, we have e raised to ln y is equal to e raised to ln of xc over 1 minus x. So, sa properties ng ating exponential, so, yung e raised to ln y ay y at yung e raised to ln of xc over 1 minus x ay simply xc over 1 minus x. So, dahil ayaw ko ng merong fraction, so simplify ko. So, we have y times 1 minus x is equal to cx. So, itong equation na nakuha natin ay yung ating general solution sa ating given na dE. So, yung kanina na ln y is equal to ln x minus ln of 1 minus x plus ln c, pwedeng yun na yung sagot natin. Kahit hindi na natin i-simplify, okay lang naman. So, pinakita ko lang kung paano mag-simplify ng sagot natin. Thank you.